Hi guys, it's Thursday, April 2nd. Happy April. The weather is absolutely gorgeous. I'm back with another Legends workout for today, and because the weather is so nice, we are going to utilize that and do a little bit of running or jogging or walking, whichever one you would like to do today. Our workout is going to be bookended with a 400-meter run. So you're going to start the workout with a 400-meter run or a 400-meter jog walk, and you're going to end the workout with a 400-meter run or jog or walk. And between those two runs, we're going to sandwich 6 rounds of 3 different movements. So we're going to do 6 rounds of 3 right arm kettlebell deadlifts, and I'm also going to show you a version if you don't have a kettlebell at home where you can use a bucket. And then you're going to do a side step over that kettlebell, over that bucket, and you're going to do 3 burpees. I'm going to give you a couple variations for those burpees in case going all the way down to the ground and coming back up is not something that you're going to do today. You're going to side step back over it, do 3 more burpees, and then you're going to switch to the left arm, and you're going to do 3 left arm kettlebell deadlifts, burpees, sidestepping, all of those things again. So you're going to end up doing 6 rounds total, but 3 rounds on your right side and 3 rounds on your left side for the deadlifts. So first off, I'm going to show you what the workout's going to look like and what those modifications can be for the deadlifts and for the burpees. So what I've got first is just a traditional kettlebell deadlift. So I've got it on my right side because I'm going to start with my right arm. Just like with any deadlift, you want to make sure you have good technique, good form. You're keeping that back nice and straight and flat. I'm going to go down, sitting my hips back first, and just pick the kettlebell up with the handle. Stand straight up. I'm not shrugging. I'm not arching my back. I'm keeping everything nice and tight and straight. And I sit my hips back first to bring the kettlebell back down to the ground. So again, that looks like this. Switch this side. Sitting my hips back first, keeping my back nice and flat. I'm picking the kettlebell up, standing up with it, sitting my hips back first. I'm going to put it down on the way back down. Kettlebell ends on the ground. All right, this is if you have a kettlebell at home. If you do not have a kettlebell at home or a dumbbell, I've got a bucket. And actually this would be great because you could fill it all the way up with water, or you could leave it halfway full, whatever you want to do weight-wise. Just like with the kettlebell though, I'm going to have this overhanded grip on the handle of the bucket. And just like the kettlebell, I'm going to sit my hips back first, grab that handle, stand up nice and straight, pushing the ground away with my heels so that I feel that movement in my butt and in my hamstrings, okay? Not in my lower back. And just like with the kettlebell, I'm going to sit my hips back first on the way down and set the bucket down. All right, so that's the first movement in the workout. The second movement is a side step. So if I'm lifting with my right, I'm going to end with it on my right side, obviously. All I'm going to do is step over the kettlebell, and then I'm going to do 3 burpees. Let me get back here. I'm going to do 3 burpees on this side of the kettlebell. So again, a burpee is all the way down to the ground, and then standing back up. If going all the way down to the ground is not something that you're going to be doing today, you can do a modified version of this burpee using, it's called a step back burpee, and using any height of a box. What I've got in my garage, I've got a tote. So I'm going to put my hands down on the tote, step back to make that good plank position, and then step back up. And that's my modified step back burpee. If putting pressure on your wrist or your shoulder like that is not something that you can do, if you're injured and you need a different modification, we're just going to do a sit-up for that. So that's shoulders all the way down, touching the ground, coming up and touching the ground in front of your feet. So again, the way this workout is going to look, 3 kettlebell deadlifts or bucket deadlifts. There's 3, stepping over the kettlebell, and then doing 3 burpees. Whichever version that you want to do. So that's round 1. You've got 5 more rounds to do. The second round is going to be on my left side. which conveniently enough, the kettlebell is right here on my left side, so I just do the same thing. I repeat those movements, just using my left arm for that deadlift. So again, you're gonna start with a 400-meter run or a walk. You're gonna do your 6 rounds, and you're gonna end it with a 400-meter run or walk. And that is just, you know, maybe run or walk if you know how long it takes you to run a 400-meter when you're at the gym. Then set your watch, set your phone timer, and run that distance in your neighborhood. Or maybe you've already marked it off as to what the different distances are on your street. Just to get us started, I'm gonna go over a warm-up that I have programmed for this. You are welcome to do your own warm-up. The warm-up was gonna start with a 100-meter run. When you come back in, we're gonna do that perfect stretch, which is a great stretch. I know I'm super tight. It's gonna feel really good. So the perfect stretch, again, we're gonna spend a couple of seconds in each one of these positions. So you're gonna pull your right knee up to your chest, kind of hug it to your chest. You're gonna step out into that big runner's lunge. Both hands go on the inside. Both hands go on the inside of your foot. Stretch that back leg. You should feel that. I feel that as a good stretch in my calf. Then I'm going to take one hand, put it on the outside of my foot that's in front. I'm going to rock back onto that back heel. You should feel that as a good stretch in your hamstring on the front leg as well. After I've hung out there for a couple seconds, I'm going to come through and pull up and do the same thing on my left side. And that feels really good. Some more stretching that we can do for this particular workout, since we've got some running. Just a quad stretch, pulling your heel to your the top of your bottom. Should feel a good stretch through your quad. And then another stretch that we can do is going to be cat and cow for your lower back, since we are doing some deadlifting today. So that's on all fours. Pushing the ground away with your palms to get that good cat back. Hang out there for a couple of seconds, and then pushing your belly button to the ground to get a good stretch in your lower back and in your abs. Do 10 cat and cow, and I would do 3 perfect stretch on each side. And then you should be pretty good and warm for this workout. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. Take advantage of the beautiful weather. It's nice and green and sunny. Hope you guys are staying well and being active, and I will see you again next week.